So, based off that data, I'm going to assume that this spike in weight is from the creatine.
I'd rather be like borderline miserably hot than like slightly discomfort cold. I hate cold. It's the worst thing ever. But
I think I'm internally coming to the conclusion that it is, in fact, the creatine. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, whenever you're watching this. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the... where I am trying to go from this back to this by May. Mid-May, early May, end April, somewhere around there. So subscribe to follow along and comment if you think I can or can't. Okay, so it's Thursday. Happy Thursday. And I actually got up to go to the gym. It's currently 5:24 in the morning. So we do need to get going because it is later than I would have liked for it to have been. But we did do it, and we gotta go do some squats. So we're gonna do a quick intro. I'm gonna go do some squats, and then we're gonna come back and do our physique check and weigh-in. I would bring you to join me on squats, but I can't because they put up a bunch of signs saying that you can't record in the gym. And quite possibly because of me, I don't know. But I cannot record in the gym, and so we're not coming along for squats. I'm just saying words to stall for time as I prepare my Turkesterone, Turk Max, Turk Pillow, Turk Pro. Taking 3 of these bad boys, hoping to help with the gains and the shreds and all the goods. And yeah. I hate taking supplements so much. Alright. I'll see you at the weigh-in. Time to see the progress from yesterday. What? Okay, 199 even. So in terms of what usually happens when I have a weekend and the weight typically goes up a little bit on Monday or by Monday, and then big chunks down until we reach the new low, and then lower and lower. That hasn't really happened compared to when we're like not coming off of the carb days. We typically were losing about a half a pound, sometimes a pound a day. So, based off that data, I'm going to assume that this spike in weight is from the creatine. I have been back on and steadily taking it every day for, I don't know, about a week now or so, something like that. And I do take 10 grams because 5 just never really seemed to do anything for me. I've taken 5 grams, I've taken 10 grams regularly. During loading phases, I usually take like 25. I'm not doing that this time because I didn't really feel like it, but... So that could be... I'm just going to say that that's what this is, because the weight is steadily going down. It's just at a higher point. There's just no way I gained 3 pounds of fat in 2 days. And seeing as I'm up 3 pounds, the only real explanation would be, wow, this leg is looking a little not as good. The only real explanation is that we just still have a bunch of carbs in our system, which we don't. I eat basically no carbs throughout the day, so, you know, it would have bled off by now. Or we're up 3 pounds of body fat, but from the look of it, I don't look like I'm, I don't know. I guess I should rewatch the physique check when I was 197. This is the last video that I had, but I don't think I look any fatter. So I'm just gonna assume this creatine. There's nothing really, I can't really do anything about it except for not take creatine for like a week, let it bleed off and see if I just drop weight like crazy, which I don't really want to do because obviously creatine is good for you whether you're bulking up or cutting down. So I'm not gonna do that, but part of the process, you know, part of the process. But basically 199, we're basically 200, and it is closing in on the last week of February, which means we have March, we have April, we have one more week of February, and then 2 weeks into May to call it like 5 months on the dot. So we basically have 2.5 months to lose 30 pounds from our current body weight. If it is the creatine and we stop taking it at some point, just drop a bunch of weight, then maybe that number will adjust, but I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to do that. But basically 2.5 months to lose 30 pounds. There's definitely places that I can improve on the cut, like I talked about yesterday. I can do some runs on the weekends when I'm here. Stop going off diet on the weekends while I'm here. And maybe start throwing in some fasts here and there. I honestly want to avoid the fasts if I can, because I did them a lot last time, and they're good for you up until a point, but they're not good to just keep doing over and over and over again. That's not good for your body. So, I want to avoid them if I can. If I can get shredded without them, then that's what I would want to do. But 3 months, 2.5 months, 2.5 months, 30 pounds. That's the goal. So, nothing to it but to do it. See you walk one.
Walk number 1 has begun, and I gotta say, for having not slept as much as I would like to have, energy feels pretty good. I mean, I probably fell asleep at like, 10:30 or so. But I feel pretty refreshed, I guess that's still like 7 hours, but normally 7 hours, I feel it a little bit. 8 hours is the prime, and I feel good. So maybe this is a good start to getting back on a better sleep schedule. Maybe the couple of weeks of nonsense is finally fading off. But yeah, I'm feeling good. We're almost done with this walk too, so the day's moving by pretty quickly. And yeah, I'll see you walk 2. Walk number 2, the sun's out. I actually had to leave my jacket because it's pretty warm. It says it's 54, feels more like 60, but either way, it makes me happy because I've been cold every day for weeks. I'm tired of the cold. I hate the cold. I'd much rather be hot and sweaty than at all cold, even a little bit. I'd rather be like borderline miserably hot than like slightly discomfort cold. I hate cold. It's the worst thing ever. But it's a bright, beautiful, sunny day, and I love every minute of it. We actually stumbled across a fellow coworker on walk number 3. So we had a walk partner, and I did not record anything for walk 3, but steps for the day are looking pretty good. I gotta say, they're looking pretty good. If last night or yesterday we got 21,000, 300 or something, I think today we're gonna get closer to 25K, maybe like 23 or 24K, somewhere around there. So we're looking good. We just finished the walk. We got to drop all these dogs off and start walk number 4, and then we're done. Woo! And just like that, we're finishing up our day, walk number 4. Energy is still doing good, surprisingly. I really thought I would hit a little dip today, but we're 4 hours of walking plus an extra half hour of in between walking. Maybe an extra hour, who knows. And yeah, feeling good. Hit legs. I did squats, I should say. Oh, I didn't even talk about that. I only got 2 reps, 315, which is the same as last time. And I'm hoping it's just due to the infrequency of training. I'm gonna try to hit some squats on Monday, so that'll only be a few days. Well, I guess it'll be 4 days in between versus a week or more. Because I really want to get that back up to a set of 5, and I'm just hoping that it's not due to the caloric consumption of the weight loss, and that it is just training frequency. We'll see though. We'll see on Monday if I can get another rep, squeeze a third out. Would be great. But anyways, we're almost done with the day, and it's almost time to eat our salad. The sun's still out, and it's almost 5, which is great. So yeah, all in all, a good day. I'll see you at the salad. 150 grams of lettuce. Lime. Yeah, hard lime. Cilantro. Just under 600 grams of chicken. A little bit of that salsa. And some hot sauce. Come on, lettuce. Whatever. Popsicle wrap-up time. And check it. We got the Outshine bars again. This one's strawberry. Normally they have the no sugar added ones for the mini ones. Full size no sugar added. This is only 40 calories. 40. So that's pretty cool. Normally they're 60, so it's not that much, but it did allow me to have 5 of these. So I had 5. Basically a whole box minus 1. So we're living lavish today. And I let it melt, and it's literally the perfect amount of melted frozenness. Today was a good day. I started out a little frustrated with the weigh-in. I think it was 199 even. I think I'm internally coming to the conclusion that it is, in fact, the creatine, because I've been taking my 10 grams for about a week now. Realistically, I'm only up 3 pounds. So, or I guess 2.5, 3 pounds. That's actually kind of within reason now that I think about it more and more. So I'm less worried about the weigh-in now. On top of that, the sun was out all day. We didn't have any coverage dogs. We had good walks. All in all, a much better day than it has been, mood-wise at least. The sun really makes a difference. It really does. On top of that, for having gone to bed later and woken up a little bit later, but still early, energy felt good. I actually still have a bit of energy. It's almost 9 right now, and I'm still a little bit awake, which is a little unfortunate for sleepy time, but good to feel some extra energy than I have had. So that's fun. Speaking of the walks, steps for the day, boom. Almost 23K, pretty good. We broke the 20, we broke the 22, we almost got 23. Honestly, if we didn't have the surprise walk partner, I probably would have got the 23K, but 22 and some change, still pretty good. Calories and protein for the day, boom. Just under 1,800 calories, just under 190 grams protein, solid. And that's with 5 of these. Which actually calories might be a smidge lower, because the calories that are kind of for these are for the 60 calorie ones. These are 40, so maybe a little bit less. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, we underestimate and overestimate so often that they're probably all wrong by a little bit every day, but it's close enough, so it doesn't really matter. It's Thursday, it's almost Friday, the weekend's almost here. We're ending the week on a positive note. Tomorrow's weigh-in, since I do think the jump was creatine, all I'm hoping for is a half pound, or maybe a little less, maybe 198.6 or so. 198.5 would be ideal, but 198.6, 198.7 would still be good. So hoping for that.
I think I'm going to sleep pretty good. I am not like sleepy yet, but I do feel tired. We did some squats. We did our walks, squats and walks. And yeah, I do wish the protein was a little bit higher. I only did 2 chicken breasts because that pack is just, these last few packs I've gotten, the breasts themselves have been big. And if I do 3, then I'm going to have like 700 grams. And I just like, I can't even finish it. It's just genuinely too much protein. And while we're still under the 200 gram mark of protein, we're still within the like 1 gram per body weight, per pound of body weight ratio. We're actually still above it, but you know, I like to go overboard with stuff where I can, and we've almost been getting there. Not quite, but almost. And yeah, I feel a little bit more reinvigorated to continue pushing on. If I stay really strict, or at least 90% strict with maybe a few off weekends here and there, we'll get the goal. We'll get by May, maybe a week or 2 into May, we'll be 170 and it'll be totally fine. I just gotta keep the optimism, keep the grind mentality, and we'll get there. But it is late, so I'm gonna try to lay down, fall asleep relatively soon. So I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Love yourselves, love each other, be kind, spread love, and have a good popsicle because it's good for you. All right. See ya.